Hello little heartbirds, it's Narissa here from twoheartbirds.com, the internet's most delicious and exciting and passionate daily wedding video blog ever. Today I am going to talk about wearing hats to a wedding. It's a glorious Melbourne Cup here today in Australia, the race that stops the nation, and the day is not complete without a lady wearing a hat. So it got me thinking about hats and weddings. Now, back in the olden days, a couple of hundred years ago, it was absolutely compulsory that you wore a hat to a wedding, especially in church. And it is still a tradition today with the royals. And if you notice or have a look on the Google machine, you'll see that all the guests are wearing hats, especially Princess Beatrice. Bless her. Except for one, actually, the Prime Minister's wife. She didn't wear a hat, and she got into a lot of trouble in the media, and all the la-di-da and traditionalists got a bit upset with her for not wearing a hat. But nowadays, it's not the norm that you do wear a hat to a wedding, but maybe it's a tradition we should be bringing back. I put this on, I felt quite fabulous and wanted to go and attend a garden wedding. Now, ladies, there is a few rules when wearing a hat. And for boys too, if they want to wear a hat to a wedding. Firstly, it needs to be a fancy hat, so no baseball hats, no fedoras, no straw hats and the like. It's an actual proper hat. And secondly, proper hat, I mean like fancy la-di-da hat. Secondly, it's not to outshine the bride or the groom. So maybe if you wore something like Princess Beatrice to a wedding, it may outshine the bride and groom and they might get a little bit upset with you. And thirdly, there is a few etiquettes, like if you are attending a church wedding, you keep it on while you're in church. Once the sun goes down and you go inside for the reception, you can remove it. But you're never, ever, ever allowed to remove it if the mother of the bride is wearing a hat and she has not removed hers. So there it is, little heartbirds. A few things to think about being delicious under a hat for a wedding. You know, would you do it? So the question of the day is this: have you ever worn a hat to a wedding? I'll talk to you again soon.